There's this guy named...
I think time's fun, but like I don't like it because something has to happen. No. I want somebody to go back in time and like I don't know, like high five Bin Laden and it turns him into like super cool, like Goku or something like that. And it's
high
like
fives Bin Laden.
Yeah, like somehow through some means, someone does something really small, stupid.
Yeah.
That turns into like really horrible.
Lau, are you aware of Bin Laden?
Would you high five baby Bin Laden?
High five baby, baby.
Yeah, I do it.
His fucking dad is so confused.
You're in. He like you appear out of a portal of energy, and he's like. And saying something I'm not gonna repeat probably because I don't know. And he high fived the baby, and he's just like,
Would you high five baby Bin Laden is the most low stakes.
You show him that diagram of like him in the underground bunker thing.
High five him. Dom?
Has someone done that as like the EKG of like, you know, she's looking at her baby and it's that? Someone has to.
That has to exist.
That has to be out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Like that guy who died spelunking.
That guy's great.
In Nutty Putty Cave or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That guy's great.
Nutty Putty Cave.
I'm not even joking. It's something that stupid.
What kind of fucking loser dies at a diagonal point?
It can't be.
People like that.
What a loser. He died diagonally.
Nutty. There's no way it's called. Oh my god.
Yeah, was that right?
Yes.
Yeah, Nutty Putty Cave.
That is fucking. I can't believe that's real.
That man.
feel
Hold on.
sympathy
Wait.
with people like that.
That man had a newborn baby.
Really?
And he went to. I gotta go crawl in a fucking really tight ditch diagonally and die. Real
Hi,
quick.
my name is White Guy, and I must die. Look at it, like he died like this.
Yeah, he did die.
He just and now he's fucking
jackass.
headstanding.
Also, I'll be real with you. I thought you were doing a bit when you Googled it and it was called Nutty Putty Cave.
No. That's
Literally Nutty Putty, and this dumbass died on his head, pissing and shitting all over himself.
I can't. It's hard for me. We've been over it before, but it's
We
like
have.
Such a fucking waste of life.
I know. It's just so. It's tragically stupid, but like it's one of those things where it's like I can only feel bad for people if genuinely they're in a situation where like they could not predict something crazy.
It's tragic. Like
You know
a
what I mean?
tragedy, yeah.
Like you even something like you go on a plane on a commercial flight, like I'm gonna go from Dallas to New York. Oh, I'm dead. That sucks. If you crawl in a fucking crawl space ditch under a mountain between like a couple of tectonic plates that you can't fucking fit through, and then you die.
Yeah.
I can laugh.
I don't know, man. I don't got it in me to feel
Stuck.
bad at that point.
I can laugh at all death because of the fact that there's a bit of comedy in death.
Good person, by the way.
Yeah.
There's a bit of comedy in death to me. You know, there's a degree of
shit
funniness. You know.
Yeah.
But like, I can always think the situation is unfortunately tragic. But like,
Not for this. No, I think it's
not this guy.
But like,
Yeah, yeah.
no, this guy's a jackass. So I'm laughing at him. He's a jackass.
That baby's gonna
And I
have a
hope
way
his
better
son-
dad.
I hope his son. I hope his child is nowhere near stupid as that person.
I'm
but if
pretty
they
sure-
are, they gotta die in the same place.
Well,
they gotta go find their
It's
dad's
50-50.
body.
He's either gonna be like, I have to conquer what my dad couldn't
I
conquer.
gotta go
Yeah,
find
he's
my
gonna-
dad's
literally
body.
gonna find fucking macaroni bologna cavern and crawl in there. Maybe their lifespan it's like a fucking praying mantis thing where it's like they reproduce and then immediately die.
They just
you know?
want, yeah. They're that, yeah. That's their genetics.
Spelunkers are praying mantis.
It's so unfortunate, but like I don't know, because there's always something. Because like if there's always something funny. Like if something funny happens, like if I'm about to die, like I told you this joke where like one time we're backing out the house, right? And I was like, what if I'm about to get hit by a car and I turn to you and say meep meep, and then the car obviously hits me and I fucking blow up. And Lily was
course.
like, that'd be fucking horrible. And I'm like, I'd laugh my ass off.
You wouldn't, because you'd be dead.
I'd be dead if I
you'd
could
be.
still be around. Like if I'm a
Right.
specter looking at my body, looking like fucking cyborg, but in the worst way.
Right.
I'd be laughing my ass
I'd
off.
laugh after your funeral.
Yeah.
No, laugh at
Well,
my
if you
funeral.
Said, if you said meet me, just
Meep Meep is a pretty like
Yeah.
that's
pretty funny.
You've gotten the card to
Look,
laugh.
I
at.
think I would have to be disconnected from that actual moment in time.
Nah,
even
laugh
if
at
you
me
say
dying.
meep meep and it happens, I'm probably like,
Laugh at me.
what just happened? Like, I'm first confused. I think the laughter would come way after I process like that just actually happened.
Yeah, it'd be like, and then the laugh.
Yeah, meep meep.
Me, me.
Because you're like, because at a certain point you're like, did I just hear that, or like, did that happen? You know,
Did I imagine the meet meeps, or did he actually say it?
it's not impossible to imagine.
It's
I
like
think- I don't know. I
You know,
think
one of the
my
worst
death would
things
be
I've ever
funny.
seen. A little kid in my hometown the mom was about to cross at the crosswalk, but then like a car was coming, making a right. Really shouldn't make it a right. She fucking like stopped too sudden. Now the kid was a little bit too old to be in a stroller anyway, but still, the kid fell. Motherfucker got his leg ran over, and I was like. The timing of it.
You saw this happen?
Yeah. So this was right by the Chevron on my. This was right where I used to live by. And anybody that lives in La Habra, you know, Idaho and La Habra Boulevard, you'll know that Chevron. And it was funny. The timing made it funny. It's not funny explaining it.
Right. I know
seeing it happen, I was like, I can't fucking believe that happened.
In the moment, the rapid succession of
I
those.
was at Disney World one time, or the Scandinavian Adventure, where you're going toward Cars Land, where you're walking down that little canyon. And this little kid
I have no idea.
was laughing. This little kid was like being a jerk, and he like fell over, and some guy kicked the kid in the face when he was walking. And I saw it, and I started crying, like full on crying. It was like, what happened? I was like, I just saw this guy kick a kid and then shake the kid off his foot, and I was just like, this is not real.
Accidental harm befalling children is funny. It is. Like when they fall off like a playground thing, it's funny. It's funny to watch.
Yeah.
Were you there with us when Jaylen slapped that baby?
No, I heard about it.
Oh yeah, you talked about this.
I didn't see it.
Our buddy Jaylen, like it wasn't on purpose, obviously. But we were walking out of we were at the Palisades Mall. We were watching. It was like after prom or something. This is
What's
a long
wrong
time
about
ago.
slapping a baby? Like, what's wrong?
I mean, many things. But
what?
I mean, I don't know actually. I can't argue.
Yeah, was it being loud? Because if it was being loud,
It was minding its own business.
It was minding its own business.
We came out of a theater after like at the Palisades Mall. We just saw Super 8 or something. It was like I don't even remember what that movie was. It was like trying to be E.T. but not. I don't know. It was weird. We walked out of it and we were laughing about something, and Jaylen was like, he loses control of his hands when he laughs. He just like flails all over the place. Obviously, you would know because you know him, not because you're black.
Oh,
No one assumed that.
I wasn't even thinking that.
No one assumed that. You're so racist, you gotta justify racism in your thoughts.
I don't have to justify it at all. I know it's real, but so he's losing control of his arms and he's laughing, and then this lady is walking by us at the same time, and she's dragging her kid. Her kid's crying. He's like really sad. He's like screaming about something, and she's angry. You can tell it's like she's had a hard day, and his hand is coming down right when the kid is passing. So it's just like a right in the face, and the mother doesn't notice at all. And Jaylen puts his hand. I was like, why is my hand so wet? And then he turns around and then he sees the baby crying even more because he just got slapped by an adult man. And then the mom yanks him further. He's like, stop crying. And we cracked.
Christ.
It was the funniest. I rolled around on the floor actually in the middle of this mall screaming,
you
howling.
fucking raffled.
I literally raffled.
was it similar
You
to this at all?
raffled IRL?
I raffled IRL.
Was it similar to this?
What is that? Is that a priest about to
Yeah.
slap a baby?
Yeah.
It's not playing, by the way.
Oh, I thought sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, you got it. And he's like, yeah, he just
my
slaps the shit out of the baby.
Yo, that's crazy.
He just, the baby's being a little bit crying, and then he's just like, shut up.
That was a little bit about it. That was like a little bit. It was kind of like that.
It was a little like slap like that.
You seen that video of the guy playing like Connect skiing? And
he hits the baby.
like walks behind him and he
Yes.
fucking it does like a flip.
You guys seen the classic when the guy's breakdancing and he does the backflip
Yes.
and he hits the baby?
Yeah, that's-
and it's the
yeah.
Street Fighter theme and the baby fucking like sprawl.
That is so classic.
That's beautiful.
That is
Why
a
do
classic.
people
That is a
sprawl
classic
like
video.
that? They just like lock and like just go like that.
But
do you mean?
you're stun locked. What do you mean?
That's true. It's a simple stun lock, yeah.
It's literally a stun lock.
Basic stun lock, yeah.
Yeah.
Basic stun lock mechanics.
Bugged stun lock mechanics. Poor
I feel like you
DSP.
haven't lived till you've hit a baby.